Hello, this is Wolfgang of Mevas Machinery Evaluation. Today I want to explain you what we are doing when we have an order to inspect a used bulldozer. Our inspector would come with his inspection report with an empty form, and he would take all the information he needs to verify he is inspecting the right machine and what is the condition. So at first our technician would check if this is the correct serial number, if the serial number on stamp is the same as on the serial number plate. He would take the configuration of the machine. In this instance, does it have a ripper valve? Is it the machine with low ground pressure, with white shoes? Does the machine have air conditioning? Does it have a CE? Does it have an EPA label? And he is writing all this information in his report. So after taking the basic configuration, he would check the interior of the cab. How is the condition of the seat? Are the windows there? Is the wiper okay? He would check the hour meter reading. He would check if all the gauges are working and if all the control lamps are okay. After he checked the interior of the cabin, he would go over to the engine, checking the muffler, checking the coolers. After this, he would check the condition of the coolant. Sometimes it is hard to operate to check. So basically he would look in if there is oil in the coolant or if there is fuel in. Then he would check the condition and the level of the oil. He would check the running engine for blow-by, and if there is humidity or water or coolant in the engine greasing system in the oil. He checks the cooler for the air condition, the air filter, and of course this is all done with a running engine. After the inspector checked the engine, he goes around the machine to check the exterior. What is the condition of the truck frames, of the chassis? What's the condition of tanks, of sheet metal? Is everything working as it should? What's the condition and the level of the hydraulic oil? The general exterior. This is followed by an inspection of the hydraulic parts. So the inspector would check if the hydraulic cylinders are leaking, if we have problems with the seals. He can check the condition of the blade. How are the cutting edges? What is the condition of the truck frame? What is the condition of the push arms? Sometimes the push arms are worn in this area here. Then he checks for all the play in all the pins and bushings. Like you can see here, there is a lot of play and there is no shim left to adjust. So here is an expensive repair required. After the inspector has done this, he would check the condition of the undercarriage. What is the remaining life of the undercarriage components? And of course, while he is doing that, he is taking notes for all the details: engine, exterior, the blade condition, the undercarriage. And when the engine is warmed up and the transmission, he would make a functional test. So he would move the blade, he would drive the machine a few meters, and he would make a so-called stall test to get a good feeling about the condition of the transmission, of the torque converter and the engine. Of course, in this case here we have a lot of rust, but the most important thing is to know if the structure is okay. On some machines we can verify the hour reading. We have the necessary tools to access the internal computer to check if the hours that we can read on meter are correct. So this is basically what a MEVAS inspector would do when he gets an order to inspect the machine. This sample here looks maybe not too good because the machine is very rusty and quite worn. But in general, if the transmission is working, if the engine is good running, this machine could still be used for quite a while for some kind of work. Thank you for your attention. If you are interested in our services, please visit our website, which is mevas.eu. Thank you and goodbye.